Now, complete high school football coverage. This is 10 Sports First and 10, brought to you by these sponsors.
Welcome to the big show, everybody. Week 8, the weather is turning colder, and in case you haven't noticed, they're dropping the puck all across North America hockey season. So we channel the Mighty Ducks tonight. The duck is one of the most noble, agile, and intelligent creatures in the animal kingdom. Those are good qualities to have as we hit the meat of district play. Our own Allie Graham is all that and more, and the person you should turn to when it comes to all this stuff. The web, First and 10 on WSLS.com, is all there for you, which brings us to the game of the week. Galax is the king of the hill in the Mountain Empire. George Wythe would love to take that spot. Our own 10 Sports' Eric Johnson spent the evening in Galax for the annual battle of the Maroons and the Maroon Tide.
Galax is one of the premier rushing teams in our area, averaging nearly 300 yards per game. Knowing that, the plan was simple for George Wythe. Stop the run, bend but don't break had to be the mentality heading into this one. The Galax golf team was honored on the field during this one for winning another VHSL Class 1 state championship. Turning to the game itself, opening quarter, Tandem Smith at quarterback on a huge run near the end zone here for George Wythe, but it's a fumble, somehow able to recover the ball. Just a few plays later, Smith goes up top, hits Layden Houston in stride for the 23-yard touchdown. It was a 7-0 lead. Galax trying to respond, big runs from Tedrin Tucker tonight, but the drive here would end in a missed field goal. End of the half, Maroons backed up at their own 1, just trying to find room and take it into halftime, but Tandem Smith had other plans. Bounces off the pile of players. He runs all the way to Wytheville. 99-yard touchdown run, 14-0 George Wythe, halftime lead. Second half, Maroons up 20-0. Galax knocking on the door on fourth down. Interception here by Ben Jolly. But hey, the Maroon Tide, they return the favor. Look at Austin Ashworth. Interception and return for touchdown. It's a 20-7 score. But the Maroons defense, nastier than your neighbor's meatloaf. They forced a late interception as George Wythe gets the win 20-7.
Defensively, it was absolutely amazing what our kids were able to do, just match their physicality and coming up and making tackles, making plays when we had to make plays. And offensively, you know, we did the exact same thing.
We finally showed out tonight, you know. Practice was good this week. You know, we're finally healthy, back at it, and hopefully harder next week, you know.
We was hungry all week. Nobody expected us to come out there and win. We went out there, played like dogs. That's what happened.
This was the Maroons' first win against Galax in 7 years. The Maroon Tide had won 10 straight matchups, including the playoffs. In Galax, Eric Johnson, 10 Sports.
All right, thank you, Eric. More Mountain Empire news. I'm sure Grayson County is saying, not so fast, my friend. They are undefeated and certainly a contender with games against George Wythe. Galax still on the schedule. But first, they have to tangle with Giles tonight. So that said, let's get you out for a look at the Blue Devils and the Spartans from Parisburg. Undefeated Blue Devils in this one, traveling to Rachel Lucas land, if you will. Austin Dowell airing it out to Elijah Gillespie, 53 yards. 6-0 Grayson County. Spartans defense trying to keep Giles in it against Grayson. Jalen Baylor, third down sack to get the ball back. But too much Dowell, however, faking out the defense for a 26-yard gallop and go right here. That's going to set up a short run by Chase Poole. Dowell would run in the 2-point conversion himself. 14-0 at the half, and Grayson remains perfect, 34-14. To Three Rivers action, Floyd County took a giant step towards a showdown with Radford by defeating Glenver in triple overtime last week. But James River comes first, and they are a big reason not to look ahead. So with that in mind, let's get you out to the home of the Knights. Floyd County is in. Knights trying to get something started. Quarterback Zeal Hammonds hits Brian Moran on the pass. He's getting all the way down to the 24-yard line, but James River would attempt a 40-yard field goal. It goes wide right there. Floyd leading 6-3. Buffalo's wasting no time. Rylan Schwartzel to Philip Radford. Short pass. Radford taking it down the sidelines. Look at that burst right there. And he's down to the 15. And after scoring a 1-yard touchdown, Rylan Schwartzel taking the ball up the middle for the 2-point conversion himself. 14-3 the score. Floyd's going to get on the board again. Schwartzel to Lathome Barbary, who scores this 4-yard touchdown. Floyd 21-3. Glenver was victorious. This was a Thursday evening game. Highlights are on our website if you need to see them. 31-6 over Allegheny. How about Craig County at Perry McClure? Blues on their own 18. Quarterback Brennan Sly giving it to Evan Cook. And look at him get the cooking temperature all the way up to maximum. 82 yards later, it's Blues 6-0. Next drive, the Blues right here, it's big John Snyder. He is down to the 14, and then Sly's going to find Cook for the 14-yard connection right there. 12-0 Blues. More Perry McClure. Sly's going to call his own number, and it would be 20-0. That is the last reported score we have. If that was indeed a final, please do let us know. Bath County 33-13 over Eastmont. Covington and Narrows played a classic. The Green Wave over the Cougars 44-38. Keep swinging. Maybe you'll give them a cold. That kind of frustration can often come when Franklin County comes to town. We'll see how William Byrd handled the Eagles. Could the Blue Demons do their best freeze out on the Titans tonight? And would the Warriors be any match for the undefeated Martinsville Bulldogs? Plus this.
From the hometown of Rachel Lucas, we are the Giles Spartan Cheerleaders, and you're watching First and 10 on WSLS. Let's go, Spartans!
We are back with the Blue Ridge District under the microscope. I thought early on that Franklin County's rugged early schedule could pay dividends later. Now we get to find out. Franklin County at William Byrd, and that sure looks like a whiteout to me. What in the world was going on there? Your reigning player of the year, Jalen Lee, could care less. Look at him get up and go right here. Second touchdown of the game. It's 14-7. Ensuing kickoff, William Byrd freshman Alex Dunn. Look at him book to tie the score at 14. And then, yes, we're going to have a back and forth affair. Byrd turnover, gives it back, and the Eagles 14 seconds left in the half. What do? You give it to Jalen Lee, and he goes the distance, 75 yards, and you've got a 1-touchdown lead going into the break. Second half, after a safety got it to 21-16, Israel Hairston is off to the races. Byrd takes the lead in this game, 23-21, but Franklin County recovered, retakes the lead. We'll take you to the early fourth. Eli Fouts to the corner for Nasir Holland, and it was Franklin County 35-23 this evening. How about Stanton River, the Golden Eagles at Northside tonight? Golden Eagles rolling early. Big hole for Austin Powell, who trots on through for the touchdown. It's 7-0. More Stanton River at the home of the Vikings. Josh Kelly has a seam, and he could go. But Vikings Michael Harvey hauls him down from behind with a need for speed. But eventually Stanton River's going to score on the quarterback sneak. That's Brady Barnes in that pile of humanity right there. He did score. Later, it's Barnes connecting with Parker Chewing for the touchdown pass. It was 34-0, your final this evening. Brooke, we got another look at Franklin County, right? They look like a big-time contender. What about the Cavaliers and the Colonels?
I would say William Fleming has been the most improved team in the Blue Ridge District, maybe outside of William Byrd, who also has been improving.
Right.
But with this game, you just know both teams are going to bring that physicality.
Yep.
Two different offenses. Fleming's RPO giving them an advantage through the air. And here's Devin Johnson connecting with Taquan Martin for the first down and then some. Okay, turn the jets on, my man. You got it. But power is what Botetourt does best. It's insane watching this offensive line block so meticulously. More holes than Swiss cheese for Jakari Nicely.
Okay.
We've heard that before.
I like it.
He'll get this one in. No problem for the 14-0 lead early for the Cavaliers. But this was when Fleming started to make some changes. It was the ground game that stood out to me. Malachi Coleman getting the Colonels within striking distance, and Devin Johnson punching it in to make it a one-score game. But Lord Botetourt's attention to detail up front was the catalyst in this game. Jakari Nicely with 4 touchdowns. They win this one 41-27.
Did a great job tonight, and without that, we wouldn't have been able to do it. Like, the O-line's the first thing. Man, they should be getting this interview right now. So, like, all I see is my guards pulling, Gavin pulling. They created a hole, and I just cut back, and I was just gone. That's what I got to do. I let them know. If they block, I'm going to do my thing. That's the best thing I can do for them.
We didn't practice a whole lot of things this week. The last 3 games, we kind of felt like we were like the Salvation Army, where we're giving more charity than they were, with turnovers and penalties and everything. But we played a lot better. We executed a lot better. Defensively, it looked like we were a little confused, but, hey, Coach Lovelace and his staff did a great job with their plan this week and their athleticism. Hey, they're as athletic, maybe more athletic than anybody we played all year.
No charity tonight. This was one of the cleanest high school football games I've seen all season. It was really great. Hardly any penalties, turnovers, nothing. It was good stuff.
Key for Botetourt is to play that way, because when you play power football, you can't make mistakes because they hold the ball for so long. There's another team like that. It's Christiansburg. They tend to do that too. River Ridge now took Salem to the brink in the midst of Hurricane Ian. Could they continue to bounce back tonight with the Titans in? Let's get a look. And congrats to the homecoming King Mason Self and Queen Aubrey Shanks. And down 22-10 second half, Braden Moore to Javon English. That is a 59-yard gallop and go. We've got a 22-17 game. Demons offense is going to respond. Max Fernandez, the need for speed right here. 21-yard run. Later in the drive, 4th down. Fernandez from 10 yards out, 29-17. Titans trying to stay in it, but it just did not happen. Christiansburg, 43-17 your final. What about Patrick Henry at Cave Spring tonight? The Patriots 6-1 at Bogle. And here we go. We're tied at 21-all. Cave Spring pulling ahead. Landon Altizer forcing his way into the end zone, 28-21. Here come the Patriots. Sid Webb throwing the ball out of that wide receiver position, finding Quale Carter deep. Patriots score on this drive. Sid Webb on a 5-yard carry for the touchdown. Later in the 4th, Cave Spring down on the 5-yard line. It's Altizer again, finding his way into the end zone. Knights up 34-28, 4 minutes to go, and they would hang on, although it was a close one. Let's look at the last play. Joseph Beasley to Jaze Kimbrough, just short of the end zone. Cave Spring, 34-28.
And I'm just proud of our kids. Like, this is a great win for us. We've been telling them all week, these are the type of games that we had the offseason for. PH is a phenomenal team. They're going to make some, they're going to make some corrections, and they're going to bounce back. But, we took advantage of the opportunity tonight. We did what we needed to do to get the win, and I'm just so proud of our kids, man. I couldn't be more proud.
Huge win for Cave Spring. Pulaski County all over Blacksburg tonight, 48-7. Finally in the Piedmont, everyone chasing Coach Bobby Martin's Bulldogs, but Martinsville has a big target on their backs. Lots of emotional rivalry still to come, including Magna Vista. They broke out the Warrior at the hole right here, and she's riding on out to get this thing started, and everyone fired up. Magna Vista's Jameer Hairston, the burst for 6 right here. It's 7-0, and then Simeon Moore to Jameer Hairston. The gain right here, a big gain. Ball comes loose at the end, but they continue to possess the football. Watch the last play of the half. This will tell you all you need to know. He's going up top is Moore. It's Christopher Compter hauling it in. Touchdown Warriors, 14-3. The Bulldogs get on the board here. Special teams block. Chavez Martin the block. CJ Talley. Scoop Scamper score. But Magna Vista is a 28-16 winner. Bassett over Tunstall, 50-14. G-Dub 24-21. Waynesboro defeats Rockbridge, and Royal Retreat blanks Chilhowie. 1-2-3 Triple D. Take your best shot in the rough and tumble Seminole. It's the Red Devils and the Lancers doing exactly that. Those highlights and more when we come back. In Purdue, he's shedding tacklers like trees, dropping leaves around here. 14-6 at this point. The Ospreys were threatening again, but watch junior linebacker Avery Johnson bust it up, bust in. Little knife job right here to stop the threat. Good ball game, 27-18. Smith Mountain Lake is victorious. Northcross plays tomorrow at 3 p.m. at St. Michael's. Brooke, you saw LCA, of course, last night, stay undefeated. Bunch of other good teams, though, in the Seminole District.
For sure, and Rustburg is one of them.
Yeah.
I've been saying all season long, they are a dark horse taking on Amherst County tonight. All right, let's head to the highlights. First quarter, we're going to see the snap to Michael night. He's going to get rid of it quickly to Trayvon Scott, who runs it right, and look at that hit. Oh my goodness, but he gets the touchdown. Amherst on the next drive, handoff to Dakota Haynes. We lose him for a moment. That's all right, Carter. You'll get it back. He's running it 30 yards in for the touchdown, but would miss the extra point. Next Rustburg drive, quick handoff to Marshawn Rosser, going to find a hole and dodge a tackle to run it in for 6. Amherst, they're going to answer again. Eric West Jr. with the ball, running it 50 yards to be taken down in the end zone. This was a 1-point game. Amherst wins it 35-34. All right, just down the road, Liberty Minutemen taking on the Brookville Bees. Second quarter, Bees up 48-13 in the red zone to extend their lead. Drake McDaniel looking, throws it high to Stephen Preston in the end zone. Minutemen deep in their own territory, but they immediately fumble the snap. Picked up by the Bees, Caleb Spano. Brookville gets the big win, 62-13. All right, couple scores. EC Glass beat Jefferson Forest tonight. And last night, Liberty Christian beat Heritage. Those highlights are on the web.
Thank you very much, Brooke. Appomattox tonight, victorious 34-6 over Nelson. Chatham 61-40 over William Campbell in what was a big-time shootout. How about Gretna? Well, they fell to Dan River. The Wildcats with a win, 35-14.